tag team tattoos are just shit, man.
If I could get down here, you could get up there more.
This is tough, man. We're gonna really need to very quickly learn how one another tattoos. I know we know our styles, but we've never worked on the same canvas before.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm working with you.
Artists, you have 6 hours to create a collaboration tattoo as a team, and your time starts now. Right here?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna do this part first.
Today, these artists are gonna have to work together, and that's the challenge in itself. 2 people are gonna make it look like one did the tattoo. They have to work well as a team. If they don't, it's gonna show.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Even though Scott and Maddie have an alliance, ultimately, Maddie's my partner for this challenge. I have to let a lot of stuff kind of go by the wayside in order to win.
How are you gonna judge us,
I don't know, bro.
5 hours. Switch.
We're gonna take a risk with this tattoo today. I put out an idea to do a Hanya mask. My style is really outside of the box. I like creating custom things you've never seen before.
I'm more confident in my skills than I am in Melissa's. So I'm gonna handle all the really highly detailed, hard to do stuff. Melissa's gonna handle the easy stuff. I'm pretty much pulling the weight on this thing.
What do you want me to focus on in this upcoming hour?
I think we should concentrate on all the shading and starting to get into the color.
Don't do the dark one. Start with that one. Get that blend smoother right here.
I can't relax because Scott needs to be in control of everything.
You can almost corner a little bit so it looks like there's almost a spine. Why don't you take some of that
Brown?
slate and put it in the tentacles before I get into it? Lighter than that.
To go out.
Yep.
When Scott is competing, he's hard to get along with because there is no other way except Scott's way.
Don't connect it. Just a little bit off that line.
Dude, shut up. We already know. You're the man.
You gotta get it softer on that edge, bro.
Switch.
You're in.
Take your gloves off.
Perfect. When we come back to my turn, I'm gonna go finish the rest of the tiny little lines and then move right into that black shading.
Jay is only focusing on his parts of the tattoo. Everything else is being left on me, and it's a good 2/3 of the tattoo. You should really try to be able to start the color on the elephant. Just because I gotta color all that green still and the whole elephant.
Shading.
Just do as much as you can. I'm definitely feeling the pressure of making up for what he's not doing.
And switch artists.
Just get in there and bring it together. Do your best with it, you know?
I just feel like a lot is being left on me.
They are obviously running out of time. This tattoo is gonna be hurting at the end of it. Halo and I are proving that we work really well as a team. This looking good.
It's looking great, dude.
Looking at these 3 tattoos, I am very confident right now that we've got this win in the bag. Ooh, that looks good.
How'd you switch the line work without messing up the stencil or anything?
It's been a pure collaboration between the 2 of us as far as line work, shading.
Maddie and Sus are doing a weird demon head thing. They just completely overthought it and put way too much crap where it wasn't supposed to be. It's just a mess. I love the fact that they're doing something that can put them at the bottom because it helps take the focus off of us.
Final hour. Switch up.
I'm left in the last hour to do most of the tattoo. Jay barely got anything done. Now I'm left to color everything in. I'm really nervous that I can finish it in time. I feel like we're
She needs to step up the pace, and I'm doing everything I can to assist her. Whatever, just do what you gotta do. Just put your nose down and tattoo. Just get it done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Machines down. Time is up. No more ink.
Oh my gosh, it looks amazing.
Sweet.
Oh, damn.
Look at that. Pow!
Oh my God.
I know that my work in this is solid, so the shortcomings are gonna be Melissa's.
I'm definitely upset right now. I feel like I'm gonna get judged for mistakes that aren't mine.
Today you had the ultimate test of flexibility, collaborating with another artist to create one tattoo. Halo and Scott, let's start with you. It's an unusual design. Explain a little bit about what this is.
She wanted to get a carousel horse for an octopus. We wanted to show flexibility, so we made all of our ideas work together as one piece.
In terms of your flexibility, the fact that you were able to utilize your clients' very different ideas is a very, very cool thing.
I'm really impressed with how you guys used the tentacles of the octopus, basically where the hair is. That was a really tricky, cool way to use that. I like the clean lines, man, and the heavy shading, and there's some really great attention to detail.
I really love the deep, rich areas of black in the horse. I feel like you could have put a lot more black in these tentacles and textured them out a little bit, just because it would have made it look like they go with the horse a little bit better.
To see you two work together and come up with this, seeing your strong black with his color theory, application's fantastic. This is what we expect. Good job.
Awesome. That was sweet.
Gentle Jay and Melissa.
We talked to the client, and she had a list of things that she was open to. She really liked the idea of the elephant. She wanted a geometric pattern, and then we suggested the headdress. She wanted the lotus. We just kind of build the tattoo around what we felt we were going to be best at.
I like the red designs on top. Those are really beautiful, and it's a really nice look for a woman's leg. The details in the headdress are great, and that stuff's really exciting and cool to look at. But since it's our job to pick it apart, I see a lot of flaws. Just the inconsistencies of the body. I would have liked to see the elephant come out of the lotus instead of behind it, because it just puts a weird cookie-cutter vibe to it, not a flowy vibe.
The bottom of this tattoo looks terrible. There's no part of that where I could agree with you. There's no such thing as filigree coming out of a lotus flower. There's no such thing as a horse with tentacles on its head either. But yeah, but we knew it was tentacles. To have an elephant's leg step out of filigree, I mean, look at it. It's crazy. For two people to be up all night drawing, I expect more. We weren't up all night. But you should have been. That's the problem.
Sausage and Maddie. Explain this design a little bit.
This is actually just like a big giant mix of the coolest stuff out of Japanese styles that I like to put into things.
I wanted to come up with something that was really cool. Technically sound, it's there. Saturated everything, it's there. Skin's breathing through the I mean, to me, it just breathes awesome.
Technically, this tattoo is smooth throughout. I'm just not thrilled about this design.
It kind of looks like someone hit a dragon with a baseball bat and just smushed the face in. Having said that, I love it technically, and I think that the line work and the color work, everything is really solid and tight.
It is tattooed well, but there's 4 people up here that just don't aesthetically like it. You guys should be knocking out of the park together.
This is a solid piece with color all over it.
Dude, it's just a flat tire. Sausage, why are you so pissed,
It's just a difference in taste.
Why are you so, but what's your problem?
I knew that you were gonna tear it. I love it.
Great, but I mean, it doesn't matter. Nobody else does. You have the ability to do whatever you want on somebody. Don't do passion pieces. Do showstoppers. Do something that's a fight. If not, you yourself. Do you understand you can go home for this?
No way. I
Okay.
don't see it.
No way.
I don't
Buddy,
see it,
careful
dude.
what you wish for.
All right, guys, you have 6 hours to tattoo, and your time starts now.
Let's go.
Drawing is everything in this competition. Today I'm hoping that somebody can actually draw from life and show me details.
Because you're cool, I'm cool. Yeah, I can do that.
The hardest part about tattooing when you are a team and you're tagging in and out every hour is who's micromanaging,
No, just bring it up right there.
who's backseat driving, who's in control.
Go a little bit in, right there.
They're gonna have to be on the same page to come up with a drawing that they can both execute.
Michael, I believe it's in your hands, bro.
Let the fun begin.
Yeah, you're good like that. Our shop deserves to be Master Shop because we're considered to be one of the best portrait realism shops in the world.
Yeah, and we're just awesome people, so.
Yeah, there you go. I specialize in photorealism. That includes color and black and gray. Darken it up?
No, I know, I'm just trying to bevel that out a little bit. I've been tattooing for 26 years. I specialize in kind of everything because I've been tattooing so long.
You're gonna want to buy a pet alligator after this, too. We got this.
4 hours remaining, guys. Switch artists.
All right, here we go. As far as like the lining, go with your instinct, man. My favorite thing in the world to tattoo is birds, so I'm super stoked right now.
Most people would know me for bright colors, smooth blends, really super soft black and gray.
Can you pour me some more of that red violet? Thanks, honey.
You're welcome, dear.
The cool part about having a teammate. I'm not feeling super confident in this challenge, but I know Jesse's awesome at this. We're like a yin and yang. I'm mostly known for new school. What's unique about my new school is that I have a nice girly touch. Definitely moving a little slower on this rose than I expected.
Better to take your time, do it right.
I mean, you're running out of reference. I don't want you to go past what we've drawn. I'm really aiming to show the judges that we have a better concept over everybody else's.
I mean, I don't want to like waste time just like not doing anything.
I mean, well, it's better to not do anything than to do what doesn't need to be done. For the most part, I do black and gray, but at the end of the day, I want to do whatever technique works best to tell my client's story. Hold on, let me run you this new script real quick.
Dave is changing the sketch. Why are you doing that? We had a plan. Let's stick to it.
Well, it was never finished, so.
People doubt me because I'm a young black female. I don't have that many years of experience, but I'm here to prove everybody wrong. Just let people know, like, hey, we can do the too.
2 more hours to go. Switch artists.
Crunch time, buddy. Bro, I did not expect to see, like, live animals walking in.
No, dude, that was the last thing I expected.
I've been tattooing 17 years. I am known for the realistic black and gray, high contrast, photorealism style.
Think you got it?
I do. Mike's my boss. He owns the shop, so there's a lot on the line.
I have been tattooing approximately 5.5 years. My style is illustrative, bold, bright, colorful. What I'm weak in, he excels in.
We're a perfect match.
There is no reason we can't win this.
Absolutely.
You're killing it, brother. Proud of you, huh?
We're a big family. This is my brother from another mother. Yep.
Probably a bit more black right in that area, just to push it.
At the end of the day, I want to show my family that here in the United States, you can make your dreams come true. We're here to win it.
This is a good tattoo.
This is the best snake out there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Very, very confident, for sure.
That's awesome.
Tri-Cities and thicker than blood.
Should be worried about going home today.
John and Bobby Aries' tattoo looks like a weird space worm. And Tri-City's tattoo just looks like just a tube with a head. It's just bad in a different way.
Definitely one of a kind.
Today, you had to prove the strength of your shop by creating a tattoo using only live reference. Based on your work, one shop will be the first to go home. Let's see how you did. Thicker than blood. This, to me, doesn't look like the snake that came in.
For me, it looked like a stain, and everybody else here knows it.
Look at the top line of the head. Look how it goes across all the way to the back of the body. See that hard line you put in? So you just took that thing's head and you just took its body and you went broke it there. So it's already got a snap spine. It's completely anatomically impossible. You're not showing us that you can draw from life.
Tri-Cities tattoo.
The big question is what's going on with this in and out of the skin thing?
The snake is sitting on top of sand. Part of it is going in sand and part of it's going out of the sand.
To me, it doesn't look like it's going in and out of anything. It just looks like it stops and starts.
We drew exactly a boa constrictor, and that's what the challenge was, to draw from the reference.
You're drawing from life. You're putting in the details from life to show that you could draw what you see. This does not convince me of that.
The Marked Society. What was your plan of attack here?
To figure out how to incorporate both our styles. I normally do a more of a realistic style.
And I drew all the frame and the little medallion.
This is the farthest from a realistic alligator ever.
What you guys needed is the details in the body. You missed those textures and you missed the length of the snout. One of the two of you gotta be able to see that something's off.
We try not to step on each other's toes by doing that.
For a team to win here, you're gonna have to dance on each other's toes.
Black Anchor.
The drawing itself and the detail you guys were able to capture off of something that was moving, it did prove that you can draw. It doesn't have a flat look, it has a 3D textury look. If I run my finger across it, I can feel it. That's the check mark for the Ink Master box.
Thank you.
Classic Trilogy tattoo.
If you look at your rows of feathers There's hardly a feather there that has a solid amount of color in it. There's muted grays and browns and almost yellows that turn green. That's not gonna get you that far when people in the room can color.
Pins and needles.
My eyes are playing tricks on me. I look at the face, and I'm in focus. I look at the body, I'm out of focus. I get back to this bright, glistening rose that's back in focus. Behind the bird is out of focus leaves. If you guys are able to pull the entire hawk off as clean as you pull off those little details in the face, it would have looked 1,000,000 times better.
Artistic skin designs. I really love the tattoo. I like the fact that you can still see the entire anatomy of this bird, and the talons especially are really strong.
A lot of color blending. I think it's a great job.
Appreciate it.
Okay, artists, for this tag team face-off, your competitors assigned you American traditional snakes. Fail, and your shop will be eliminated. You have 6 hours, and your time starts now.
All right, on over.
American traditional is difficult because most of these tattooers don't come up learning it.
DJ, hold the sides of it real quick. I thought it needed to be tilted more. No.
Snakes are difficult because the belly, the face, the scales, they're all moving and all have to move in cohesion.
Perfect. Okay.
This should be a real kicker here because we see people these up all the time.
Here we go.
Doing your sticker tattoos, dude.
I think American Traditional is a good challenge to show what everybody's made of, but it also plays to Black Cobra and Golden Skull's strengths.
I think a couple of the teams in the house are not necessarily real great at this, so.
I hope that Golden Skull does well, because I still want to see Clean on stage, and I want to kick his ass in front of 1,000,000 people.
I think Golden Skull has the strongest design.
We did see Baba do that peony, though, and that was super, super clean.
With snakes, I was really trying to give DJ something that he could show off with, and he kills it at snakes.
I think it looks sick.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
5 hours, guys, and switch.
That looks perfect.
Competing against Old Town Golden Skull and Empire and American Traditional is no contest. We've got a really strong design. This canvas is sitting amazing. We definitely got the win in the bag.
Let's stop the black here.
A little bit off that corner, no?
Yeah.
I'm super pumped. This tattoo looks tough as nails. I'm not saying we're kicking ass, but I am saying we're kicking ass.
Complete accuracy.
2 more hours, guys. Switch artists.
Race is on, boys.
Been a good month?
Yeah. Last time I was here, I certainly didn't have a strategy.
It looks so good.
My strategy is going to be just produce beautiful artwork. I hope that this impresses the judges, because otherwise, we're toast.
That's a nice knife.
Most of the American traditional snakes and daggers that I see, the daggers are straight. I think doing a curved dagger is a bad idea. I'm just trusting DJ in this one.
Work the direction of the pepper if you can.
Any tiny misstep can take you out of the finale, so this is do or die.
Yeah.
It's a snake. You don't need a weird dagger that looks like an owl.
What red is that? DJ made it.
As usual, DJ created this entire tattoo and Bubba just went for the ride. If there was a way to ride someone's coattails out the door, this is the way you're gonna do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Man, that was brutal.
So badass.
Oh, it is badass to the maximum. I think it's great, dude. Yeah, man.
Old Town has to go home for this one. It's very cluttered, and I don't even feel like it looks like American Traditional. Their snake is terrible.
I think it's so rad.
Today, you had to face off, proving the strength of your shop. Basilica Tattoos and Unkindness Art, you're safe from elimination this week. For the face-off, they assigned American Traditional snakes. And based on your work, 1 shop will be eliminated. First up is Golden Skull Tattoo.
You do a very straightforward, clean, really technical tattoo here. What I love is that all the anatomy is right.
The belly scale is all going in the right direction. All the turns make sense. The little bit of wide open on each belly scale looks very consistent and clean. It looks cool, it looks tough.
Good job, Clean. I mean, guys.
You tell me.
Black Cobra Tattoos.
You accomplish a really clean, bold tattoo. The black shading is fantastic, and on the top belly plate, the yellow and the ornamental design there looks really good. I like the red that you guys brought down and left the open skin.
Empire State Studio.
At first glance, I really like the layout. I love the shape of the body. It has a nice flow to it, the curves around. But the problem for me, design-wise, is you have some belly scales that are doing conflicting things. After the head, the first 5 are these little C-shape from one to the next. And then you start this S-curve that doesn't tell you which direction this belly scale is going.
Old Town Ink.
Love the belly on this Cobra. The little fanciness around the belly plate where you double line. It's badass. But one issue that I have is if you're gonna have a weapon, would you put your knife blade facing the front of your hand that you would grab it for, or would you put the handle facing the direction so you can use it?
That's my fault. Bubba wanted to do a straight dagger. I was like, nah, that fits the S-curve of the thigh.
I think you just got a couple of hiccups in this one.
You must tag team. As a team, you will create one tattoo on the same canvas.
Of course.
Only one of you can tattoo at a time, and you must switch artists every hour.
Give me a break.
But that is not all.
Never is.
Coaches, your success is directly tied to the survival of your team. So, for the first time, you will be tag team tattooing side by side with your team.
Are you kidding me? DJ is the most talented ink master in this whole competition. With him tattooing with us, there's no way we could lose.
Now, coaches, this is your time to pick where the weaknesses were from yesterday and assert yourself to make sure there's not a weakness. That's the strategic play.
This is your last chance to save your team from elimination. Fail to defeat the competition, and an artist from your team will be going home. You have 6 hours to tattoo a Pegasus as a team, and your time starts now.
Hell yeah.
Cool. After yesterday's challenge, we're keeping it simple. We picked a statue reference, and we're doing it exactly like that statue.
Oh, look at that. That's mostly a clean line.
I know how to run lines. I kept telling you those needles.
I know you know how to run your mouse.
All right, you have 5 hours remaining. 5 hours to go. Switch.
Sweet.
Solid and bulletproof, and that looks dead on.
If you're getting comfortable, you let me know, all right?
I'm making sure I get 2 turns in this tattoo. I'm gonna make sure I can come back at the end and notice any issues with it and clean them up. We're gonna win this one for sure.
You have 4 hours to go, guys. Switch artists.
Perfect.
There you go.
It's grueling right now in this competition. You've been away from your family for weeks.
Give me the outer line. Give me that. Draw that line in before you tattoo it.
You have 3 hours to go, guys. Switch artists.
Damn.
If you're smart, you're gonna let the coach go first and last. Exactly.
No, it's not there.
Then you can fix it when you get in there, because I don't see what you're saying.
Yeah, leave it to Beef.
Yeah.
I never underestimate his team. He has a motive.
This is your final hour. Switch it up.
Why aren't you finishing?
Because I tattooed once. That's what we didn't decide as a team. These guys gotta learn to tattoo under pressure.
I am purposely only taking 1 turn on this tattoo. DJ's got a big ego. He's gonna tattoo twice, man. Whatever. Obviously, you don't trust your team.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Dude, that looks like a cool horse.
What do you guys think?
I think it's stunning.
Cool.
Hey, so what do you think, bro?
It's pretty small.
I'm feeling bummed out on this tattoo. The wings are weird. The Pegasus is too dark.
It looked clean. You could read it from across the room.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
I think it looks good, dude.
The overall design is weak. We're in trouble.
Today, you had to tag team tattoo side by side with your coaches. The team with the best tattoo of the day will be safe from elimination. Team Steve, you're up.
The back of this horse for me is very questionable. The shape of that hind leg doesn't look like it has the strength that's gonna hold this thing up.
I just went off the anatomy of a real horse.
It looks like it's pieced together.
Team DJ, you're up.
Overall, it has that smooth, buttery feeling. It looks consistent. It looks like one artist did it. The only part of this tattoo that I wish was a little bit stronger, the wings. I feel like the wings are a little bit small for this big, heavy gentleman.
All right, artists, you have 6 hours to tag team an epic battle scene. And your time starts now.
Let's go, come on, guys.
Do it.
Go ahead and stand up for me, bud.
Christian's team, they're going small and black and gray. Like, how adaptable is that?
I like it.
Beautiful.
Come on, we gotta get this stencil going.
All right, man, here we go.
God damn it. Go.
I think our battle scene's gonna work to our advantage. The fact that it's full color and so big, so powerful.
Well, I'm good to start if you are.
We've got a dragon coming in, blowing fire onto a knight. We've got knights on a horse that are charging. This thing is crazy.
Who's next?
Tony and Jimmy.
They're not even gonna be done with lining. Whatever they don't finish, you guys have to.
That looks nice, though, you guys. You guys getting that rhythm down? It's a trick, right?
It is.
My team is such a diverse array of artists. It's my job to make sure everybody's reeled in, stays cohesive, and works together. If they can get the whole thing lined in this, then we button this mother up, then we can commit to adding more. Keep it simple, finish the piece, and you're safe. I think that's a better way to do it. Because they're committed to that now. And if somebody can't keep up or can't saturate,
5 hours remaining, guys. Switch artists.
Jimmy, you do your thing, I'll work around you.
4 hours remaining. 4 more hours.
Tim and Jess are slow as That's what I know. Them doing the black. Oh, killing me. Killing me. Jess and Tim, they're both super slow tattooers. This is no joke. The entire team is up for elimination if we fail right now. Jess, when you get that pulled in, we're gonna put you on some silhouette work because I want all this stuff to be super smooth and TJ's gonna move faster.
Okay.
Tell you what, it sucks balls.
You're telling me, man.
4 hours remaining. Time to switch artists.
There you go.
I'll come in off of what Austin puts down, and I'll pull a cast shadow away from it.
Okay, lay it down, man. Too much talking. You guys keep acting like we're on a Sunday joyride.
How'd you wipe hard? Angel is so rough.
Sorry. I'm rushing. That's my thing.
Don't rush. Just do it good.
Just keep it all consistent.
Yeah, don't even worry about shading up there. Leave that one alone, because we don't want to lose that.
Of course, I'm worried about Stacy and Austin, man. I mean, they just don't have the same skill level as the rest of us do.
Shade that way. Wrong way.
What are you talking about? I know that my stuff's gonna be solid, but do we know that Austin's is gonna be solid? No.
3 hours remaining, guys. Switch it up.
Let's move, guys. Let's move, let's move, let's move. Come on, Turk. Let's go, Turk. Let's go.
Queen, grab one of my liners and put the hoof backwards.
Yep, I see it.
What? Your hoof was backwards.
How?
I had to go back in there and clean that up. That's not a joke.
Well, then you put it on wrong.
Turk, you're moving his whole thigh back and forth. Turk is huge, and he is whip shading the crap out of this skull. Can I just sit this one out? Is there a bench? Can I just be the water girl? I'm trying. This is hard.
I don't want to hear this, guys. Keep working. Jesus.
And switch.
All right. All right, can I start putting color in now?
Yeah, go for it, dude.
Right now they got Jess working, and Jess is super slow.
I've always been underestimated, but I use that to fuel my flame. Ever since I was little, I've been picked on for multiple reasons, for being overweight, for being the smart kid, for being nice. Even when I was apprenticing, people would say I'm never going to amount to anything, and then I rose up and became one of the best artists in my town.
Look, Jess, this is looking perfect. You do your Jess. We have a newfound faith in you now. Beautiful.
Dude, you ready? You ready? Here we go. Clock's ticking, man.
1 hour remaining. Switch artists for the last time.
Home stretch, man.
Tony, right in here.
Gray wash?
Right by the sword, yeah.
Right here?
Yeah. Holy cow. Oh, God damn it.
This is so nerve-wracking.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Yes! Boom. Boom, you guys.
Good job. God damn. Good job.
This looks like one artist did it.
Yes.
That, I think, is hard, especially with black and gray.
That was absolutely insane. I'm pumped.
Today, you had to prove your adaptability and work as a team to tattoo a battle scene. Team Christian, you're up first.
You guys overall work well as a team. All of the consistency within this looks really strong and really well put together.
Everybody on this team stepped up. We had absolutely no weak link.
That's the good thing about our team, is that we are so versatile that we have artists that immediately jump on certain aspects. It was no question at all that me and Chris were going to handle the line work. And then there was no question that we were going to have TJ and Angel come through and button up some details and stuff. Tim and Jess came through and did all the grunt work, basically, in the middle. We work so well as a team, we all step up and do exactly what we need to do.
Artistically, it's really cool. It's definitely a battle. It's really smart that you used elements like aliens and dinosaurs because it gives you the latitude to add stuff like the flying saucer and add stuff like the pterodactyls to make this thing more of a scene rather than just a couple of elements that we're used to seeing. It's a great effort from you guys in terms of showing your adaptability as a team.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Team Clean, you're up. I really love just the fantasy idea of this dragon.
Just coming up with a design that we all agreed on, I mean, that's a feat in itself. We have so many different opinions and so many different styles. We got guys that are totally not into this style at all, and they adapted the hell out of it to make it work.
I know that Turk did the skull at the bottom. You can tell and see it. The negative smoke coming out of the eye has a very soft, wispy S. The smoke to the right of it coming off of the broken bone is choppy and kind of all over. But then you get to the little guy above him. He's the next closest thing to see detail. And that guy looks completely out of focus. There's not just a cloak effect. And the pants look like the wall minus the lines of the brick. Everything about that guy isn't keeping up with the guy in the front, so therefore, design looks disjointed. Now you have this dragon. The dragon is massive. It's shaded nice, it's strong, everything's colored. Then you have this little tiny brick house behind it. The dragon is so big, and it's just disappeared behind that tiny little brick house. There's no play back into itself, no kind of ties, no two images tie into each other. It looks like standalone tattoos. For as creative of a team as you guys are, artistically as a unit, I don't think you guys fired well at all.
As soon as we found out we're doing a collaborative tattoo, I genuinely thought that we had a greater bridge to gap. I think that 4 members of Team Christian could all do the same tattoo and you'd be hard-pressed to know who did which one. And I think we all tattoo so vastly different.
You don't have 4 color traditional guys that could all match up pieces?
Did anyone do any traditional tattooing up there?
I was just trying to say that that's how I felt going into it. I didn't need the 2 cents from Christian. I'm just telling you how.
You got it. Don't separate the teams by saying
I'm not separating anybody's
it's called terminal uniqueness in therapy.
I came here as one mother to tattoo. I know it's teams, but I like to do things my way.
Being able to break out of that is what we're looking for, which is adaptability. I'll say that both teams swung for the fences, and it's got to be a hard challenge. All right, guys, thank you. All right, artists, you have 6 hours to tag team tattoo, and your time starts now.
Let's do this.
All right. I think that's cool.
I think it's cool.
2 people tattooing a canvas at the same time, especially that don't know each other's rhythms, can be bad.
It's pretty big, guys.
Nah, it's not that big.
You become very alert and hesitant to pull because you think somebody's gonna mess with your canvas, and you're in your head, so it becomes a quick shit show.
You gonna let Patrick pull all his clean lines? You know what I'm gonna do is let my team win this challenge.
Sorry, dude.
Tag team tattoos are just shit, man.
If I could get down here, you could get up there more.
This is tough, man. We're gonna really need to very quickly learn how one another tattoos. I know we know our styles, but we've never worked on the same canvas before.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm working with you, so don't sweat it.
Doing good?
Yeah, it's just like my natural reaction. My leg's like shaking, so it sucks.
Try and take some deep breaths, all right? I can feel you twitching just a little bit, so.
That's really a good idea, guys. Like, look at you.
Thinking outside the box.
Using another person, just like gripping your thigh and pulling it apart as far as it'll go, it's painful. Watch her face. He makes these lines. Next line that he does.
5 hours left, guys. Switch artists.
Careful when you release the skin.
It's just hard to get in there too. So
I know. It's not gonna be easy.
so much movement on your end.
I'm barely in here. Don't get so frustrated.
I'm not getting
Just work.
frustrated. I've been waiting the whole time.
I came here to tattoo, and I'm not even tattooing right now. I just think it's bullshit.
2 hours to go. Switch artists.
The moment we've all been waiting for.
It's time for Jessa to shade in those boobies. Bring those things to life. Who doesn't love boobies? I love boobies.
Jason keeps coming over to look at our tattoo like he's never seen a pair of tits before.
Some anatomical issues over there. I mean, should I have used your boobs as reference? I mean, mine might be more symmetrical than those boobs.
Jason, you're full of shit, and you know you're full of shit. Team East is getting stronger by the day. We're working well together, and I think the rest of the competition is starting to notice. The fact that Jason's over here talking shit shows me that he's worried.
1 hour left. Final switch.
Oh my god.
It's like a bad dream. You'll be waking up soon. This canvas can't make it through the tattoo, man. We turning in an unfinished tattoo, and that's definitely not what we want to do. So we gotta put Jordy on therapist duty.
Take deep breaths. You're at 98%. 98%.
Keep it up, Jordy. I don't give a damn what you talk about. Just keep her talking.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
How's our canvas doing?
Horribly.
Yeah.
I could tell within 10 minutes in the tattoo. They're gripping somebody like that hard to hold them down while you tattoo them is not a strategy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. Time is up. Machines down. No more ink.
Girl, you sat like a rock. Thank you so much.
She's absolutely beautiful.
South, I think we got this one in the bag, boys.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Oh man, I'll tell you what, I don't think any of us are going home.
Killed it. The mysterious woman in the cloak with the heart? I don't think that's overplayed yet. It's probably like 10 people shy of it being overplayed.
There you go.
I just love the creativity about it.
Today, you had one last chance to prove your creativity with a tag team tattoo. The team with the best tattoo of the day will be safe from elimination along with the Midwest. Let's see how you did. South, you're up. It's a really creative, beautiful design. I love the little blue drops that you put against the red to get that hot and cold, saturated pop feel.
What I do wish is that the dress was deeper, richer black. Your blacks are so purposeful around your edges, and then your umbrella and your dress are in the same tone, so it makes it look like those two items are washed out and everything else was put in with heavy purpose. But overall, the composition of the tattoo is very nice.
Man.
West, you're up.
The tattooing overall on this thing is spectacular.
The shining moments in this tattoo are definitely the smoothness and the folds of the cloak. This deliberate shading in the face where you just go super dark and just fade right out the skin. Super deliberate. I love that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
East, you're up.
I really like this tattoo. I like the design. I really like the dynamic drawing of the face.
But I also find some strange things in the upper portion of the tattoo. You have a bigger head than your entire torso. It would be like you need to add another boob on there for width. I love where you're going with the concept. I just don't think you hit the concept in the drawing.